Hi everybody, my name is Eddie Creasy and this is the third episode of Crypto Busters. What is Crypto Busters? That's a YouTube show where blockchain startups get thousands and thousands of dollars in prizes. They can get a booth, they can get tickets to BlockShow, whatever, right? And they compete with each other for these prizes. Today we have Mansoor Madhavji as our expert who will be giving his feedback on the startups. Hi Mansoor.
Hi Adi, thank you for having me on the show. My name is Mansoor. I'm a partner on Blockchain Founders Fund. We've been investing in the blockchain space for a while. We also have a consulting arm where we work with leading organizations, not just like crypto or blockchain companies, but other companies that are interested in emerging technologies as well. Prior to blockchain and cryptocurrency, I used to be in marketing. So we used to work in a marketing firm, and before that was in derivatives trading.
Cool, thanks so much. I guess we can go straight to the startups and start with the first pitch.
Hello everyone. ROCAPAY is a global crypto payment gateway, allowing online merchants to accept crypto payments from all of their customers.
This is the first pitch where they have a mic. That's so nice. Thank you so much, ROCAPAY. That's so nice.
ROCAPAY features a fiat payout service, an instant off-chain settlement. Think of a crypto PayPal, and both a crypto and a fiat custodian wallet.
Crypto PayPal sounds pretty weird to me, but anyway.
Wallet management solutions. As crypto adoption inevitably grows each day, a client base will increase in line with the whole ecosystem. Any potential investor would benefit from this growth as our valuation will skyrocket, as implementation of our products is imminent. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, ROCAPAY, for doing a pitch. Just my 2 cents. First thing, crypto PayPal. PayPal is something that I guess crypto and PayPal are pretty like opposite, right? From my point of view. And regarding, I didn't like the end of the pitch where he's like asking that investors will get blah, blah, blah. I mean, like, obviously everyone is looking for money, for doing good investments, but it's not what should be in the pitch. So anyway, but it was good from the pitch point of view. It was straight to the point. He is very confident, which is good. And they worked on their pitch. That's a nice part. What's your feedback, Mansoor?
Yeah, so I definitely think that last part, talking about the investors so soon was a little bit odd. I think generally, like in such a short pitch, the idea is to sell someone on like the vision. Although you say that like crypto and PayPal, there's this huge divergence, which I agree there is in some ways. They also are kind of meant to facilitate the same thing, right? Like ease of payments, ease of transfer of value. Obviously, PayPal has been around for a long time. I think it's more than 20 years now, and they've done quite well. And crypto now, like it's obviously a decentralized method, right? Because PayPal kind of does have its own problems with being centralized. I know you always find online users with complaints about the service, stuff like that. But a couple things that I'm not certain about when doing a little bit of research, because now their website's really, really nice. But if you look at like their official Twitter account, and it shows 0 followers and 0 following. So it seems like they've been completely inactive there. I try to look at
what can you do about it,
sort
right? There are no followers, so that's it. It's like, it's okay.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, no followers. I guess their Twitter account's been open since March 2019. So that's 6 months now, right? So it's quite a while for no activity.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem like there's any clients. Like I don't see any, our clients or testimonial section on their website. So they're either very new and don't have any clients, or they just decided not to show that. I did find one section on their website that does show some clients, which is their ICO solutions product, which basically says, sell your tokens directly on your website in exchange for crypto and fiat.
Okay. Okay.
So I think considering the ICO market has died down a little bit, they either haven't updated it or they've left that there. I'm not certain why. So yeah, that was a little bit odd, I found.
So it's, I mean, at the same time, they are like pretty confident in what they're doing in the pitch. Oh, when you're looking deeper and digging deeper, I mean, there is no certainty and in what they're doing, right? At the end of the pitch, of this video, right, they were more focused on like getting investors, like, hey, blah, blah, blah. They were kind of advertising the project to investors, which is pretty not good. You should present the value proposition, not like just say, hey, I will bring money to you, right? So that's it. So yes or no to
yeah, so I would say no. I think just all the things that add up. It seems that there's been like no social activity. They got no press, no backlinks like to their site. Which is kind of odd, especially since they're showing certain clients and their one product is ICO solutions. So they must have been around for a while. So to have like no online presence whatsoever, I think is just not a very strong signal. So I'm gonna say no.
Sorry, ROCAPAY. That's a no. Bye-bye. Okay, let's go to the second one. Let's do it. Born in Shanghai, the fastest public chain in the world, the real mass adoption. Real mass adoption? Okay. That was a nice video, really. That's what we want to see, right? What I'm a little bit confused is all of these figures that they are presenting, like issued 500 million stablecoin on top of every token, 71 million of users are using our infrastructure. I mean, if it's true and it's like China, that's possible, right? That's cool. But I mean, yeah. What's your feedback, Mansour? Is it true what they're saying? I mean, like based on your research?
So I wouldn't say the depth of my research went that far. Like, so obviously I can't validate if those users are true. So I don't know that. So from my understanding, they're focused on acquiring developers to build on their infrastructure, and then those developers build whatever product or service that they want. So like in that example you gave, that would have been like that stable coin, right? The things that I think that are extremely strong for the project, it's they raised 9 million via private sale and 1 million via an IEO. I think obviously that's a very, very strong signal for the project in terms of demonstrating a public and a private interest. They also have reputable investors on board, such as Fenbushi Capital. That as well is a very positive signal. And so, because we haven't done a ton of due diligence on it, we can obviously say Fenbushi Capital probably has. So that's definitely a positive factor for EVERITOKEN.
Sure, but from the a product perspective, right? I don't know what their value proposition, what they're telling.
Yeah, so they say claims the world's fastest enterprise blockchain. So I'm uncertain on how they validated this. And over 10,000 transactions per second is what they claim. But it doesn't seem like there's any demand for this. I mean, obviously it's a little bit tricky, right? Because it's a B2B to C, in that they got to get business on board to build on it, and then those businesses need to get their users. I'm sure you've seen online, like EVERITOKEN generally has built a large community. They're always running events. But obviously, because like blockchain's still an early technology, it's obviously those developers that they get on board, they need to get, customers or users for their products. And obviously, eventually, all that, circles back to strengthening EVERITOKEN. So it's extremely hard to say like that it's a success so far. Obviously, if they say that they're getting developers and whatnot on board, that would be a strong signal. But I think time will tell in terms of if the public or businesses are starting to use blockchain-powered apps or dApps.
And they're also saying like, hey, that's a platform with a real mass adoption, right? Showing on the screen this, that someone can pay in a shop or whatever. But yeah, you can do it. That's good. But at the same time, not that many people pay with crypto right now, right? So you can't say it directly like this, right? Yeah. So what's the conclusion? Is it a yes or no?
Yeah. Before giving the yes or no, I just want to add a couple things, right?
Sure.
So, obviously, the one big claim, which was the 10,000 transactions per second, they don't seem to have any client like testimonial or traction demonstrating that, or some sort of stress test, like that's not visible. But obviously, if you dig deeper, that may be somewhere in their white paper or something like that. What's interesting is, I believe last year at Thanksgiving, Black Friday period, Visa peaked at about 13,000 to 16,000 transactions. So EVERITOKEN being up at 10,000 transactions per second puts them, in that same ballpark to handle what would be, very close to a peak volume by Visa. So it seems fairly active on Twitter. They definitely have a good social presence. One thing that was kind of an odd signal for a company that raised 9 million, they only have 13 employees as per LinkedIn. Now, I know that they're Chinese based, so maybe they don't have everyone showing up on LinkedIn, but I do think that's kind of low in terms of like a momentum type thing for growth if they've raised 9 million and they only have 13 staff. I'm very hesitant to give it a yes, but I don't think it deserves a no. So it's a very tricky one. Are we allowed to do a maybe?
A maybe, yeah. Especially with this 10,000 transaction part per second. It's like, how we can test it, right? Is it true or not? Like, that's the question to me personally. Because that's huge if it's that true.
Yeah, obviously being around the blockchain space, you hear a lot about these infrastructure plays, and obviously infrastructure is definitely a more longer term play, right? Because the public doesn't care what infrastructure you use, right? It's the developers that need to build on it, and then they need to get the public and users onto their product. And so it's a lot longer period of time before you really see like one infrastructure is superior to the other, right? So I'm gonna say like partial yes.
Let's do it this way. We will give you guys from EVERITOKEN the tickets to BlockShow for sure. Come by and get the value out of it. As for pitching or something like that, for now it's a no, but definitely welcome to BlockShow. I guess it's fair.
Yeah, well, we got to see the next pitch too, right?
Yes,
before we decide.
Yeah, true, as well, yeah. But for now, like it's like a pre-confirm, let's call it this way, pre-conclusion, all right? So for now, instead of bye-bye EVERITOKEN, we say hello EVERITOKEN to BlockShow, right? Okay.
All right, yeah.
Hello EVERITOKEN. And now we go to the third pitch, which is by RAPIDZ, right?
RAPIDZ is one of the leading digital wallets in Asia. Hi, I'm Xavier Yu, co-founder and CEO of RAPIDZ.
Oh, nice. You said that it's a leading wallet in Asia and then said hi. Like, it's funny.
We have mobile and physical POS for merchants, an intuitive user interface, and recently launched the initial wallet offering, IWO, to give any tokens real utility. All of our tokens on our wallet can be used to purchase Grab credits in the Grab ecosystem and shop across 155,000 sellers and over...
Okay, it's 30 seconds, so it was 1 minute, but it should be 30 seconds. So from the pitch point of view, it was prepared. He's pretty confident in what he's saying. But
by the way, I love that intro that you commented on. He basically said something about RAPIDZ.
Yes.
And then after that, he introduced himself, because a lot of times we'll hear pitches and someone comes on stage or whatever, introducing themselves. And I'm
Yeah,
like, well, why do I want to listen to you, right? So
yeah.
I think that's very good. He definitely made sure we know why we should listen to him, and then he introduced himself.
That was a nice
And
part.
then introduced
That was a nice part, and he has good lights on the video, which is like, so the video is like, I mean, like I like this part, right? I mean, like if you want to pitch, you need to show that you can pitch. So that's it. So from the startup point of view, from the project and product point of view, what's your feedback, Mansoor?
So obviously, one of the things that's really, really interesting, obviously you've been around crypto for a long time, right? And there's a lot of people that have launched a lot of tokens and they've basically gone to zero. And what we
99.
found is, nobody can really do anything with the tokens. A lot of these tokens, I know some of them said they're going to have an app or a platform where you could use the tokens, but they all want to try to get usability outside of that as well. So from what they're proposing, I guess, with their wallet is the ability to use their token to purchase grab credits, purchase in shops, mobile as well. So these are like some interesting features that bring usability to crypto, right? It gives utility to people's tokens.
Yes.
So I definitely like that. I definitely think that's a problem in crypto that they are solving.
Nice. What challenges you see they might face, and what problems do they have from your point of view? Maybe some minuses that we can point out.
Some minuses.
I love
guess,
minuses.
I guess like they do mention on their website they have some partnerships with larger companies, which includes major group in Thailand, which includes Cineplex and McDonald's. Obviously that's a positive, but news about those or details about those is somewhat limited. But I think overall, I mean, like the quality of the website, obviously I think it lacks, compared to some of the other ones that we've looked at. But a lot of things I found pretty strong, right? So they do show 22 employees on their LinkedIn. Their Twitter shows quite a bit of activity. Their website talks about send crypto by email, which makes it so that you don't have to put in someone's public keys. I think that's a major accomplishment in terms of usability or adoption for crypto. Obviously, there's some considerations to figure out when we look into the details of like, custodianship of like, the keys and stuff like that, how all those mechanisms work. But generally there's quite a bit of news online about their product. Yeah, like I didn't really find, too many negatives so far. I mean, I would basically have to say like it's not really clear the full details of their partnership, but obviously from a website and a 30-second pitch, again, same with all of them, it's hard to get all the full details, right?
So is it a yes or a no?
Yeah, so again, I would say like similar to EVERITOKEN, a partial yes. I almost want to call it a tie, but I think seeing these guys pitch would be very interesting. I think like for where crypto is, with the public, people can buy coins, they can hold coins, but spending them is very difficult still.
Yeah.
I think the value proposition of being able to buy, products online, buy Grab, car rides. For anyone watching this outside of Southeast Asia, Grab is basically like Uber, and they operate in Southeast Asia. And so basically through the RAPIDZ wallet, they're allowing you to buy Grab rides. So I think that would be very interesting. I think especially for the audience that's at BlockShow, I think it'd be interesting to hear them pitch.
Cool. So it's definitely a yes with tickets. I guess we can give a startup corner to RAPIDZ. But as for the pitch, guys, we will be waiting for a new one. as this one is for 58 seconds. Please send us a better one, a more, let's say, short one and consistent one at the same time. And then we'll find out if we give you a pitch. But for now, it's almost yes with a pitch, and definitely yes with a startup corner and tickets. Congratulations, Rapids, and hello. Welcome to BlockShow.
Oh, hello. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. I'm supposed to say hello.
Thank you, everybody. That was the third episode of Crypto Busters. Today, the Crypto Busters were Eddie Creasy and Mansour Madhavji.
All right, thank you for having me on the show.
Thank you for
Bye-bye.
coming, Mansour. Bye-bye, guys.